So here we have the new, or my new, or I guess the new Dell XPS 15. And this is actually the 9520, the new XPS 15 laptop, 15-inch. I guess this is considered Ultrabook with the 15.6-inch OLED touchscreen display and the Intel Core i9 processor. This is the new 12th gen i9 processor. 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive SSD, and it says NVIDIA GeForce, but I think it is a 3050 Ti graphics card. 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports with multimedia card reader, and here she is. Now, one thing that I want to point out is that I bought this laptop so that I would have the ability to edit and upload new videos using probably primarily Filmora, Wondershare Filmora 10 or Filmora X, maybe even Filmora 11, but possibly getting into Adobe Premiere Pro. And I wanted a machine that would be able to do this for me while on the road in the van, in the Class B. So I had a few other devices, but I wanted to stick with PC. I'm used to PC. I'm not super interested in switching to Mac. And I wanted something that could handle basic uploads, but even have the ability to process 4K and not be laggy or drop frames. And you can see behind here, we actually picked up this Coleman Cascade grill or propane cooktop that we're going to be using this summer on some of our trips. So I'll be bringing that to you guys as well. But one of the things I really wanted to point out, I'm not going to do like a full complete unboxing, but one of the things I wanted to really point out, and this is actually a case that I picked up or had ordered from Amazon. And I wanted to point out two things that I noticed here. I went outside to go get this off my porch, and this is how it was sitting on my porch. So to anyone out there looking to order a Dell, make sure you ship it somewhere secure, because for anyone to walk up and see Dell on the front and then be able to see what it is, there is a high likelihood that this could grow legs and walk away. This Amazon, this little bag I bought for the Dell was there with it. So in theory, this was delivered by UPS. This is probably delivered directly by Amazon. Oh, nope, that was UPS as well. Okay, so that wasn't an Amazon delivery. This was UPS as well. So at least that was the case. At least my new laptop wasn't sitting out there with the Amazon driver showing up, who could have, you know, nothing against my driver, but we all know that Amazon drivers and UPS and FedEx delivery people can take packages. So just want to give that heads up. If anybody out there is looking to order a Dell, this is how they ship it. So I'm also hoping that the packaging inside is very secure and safe for the jarring and different things that could happen in shipping going through UPS. Now, this was actually supposed to deliver yesterday. They said if I ordered it before 2 p.m. Central on Wednesday, that it would actually show up, on Tuesday, it would have shown up on Wednesday, and it didn't. It showed up today, which is Thursday, which is okay. It's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that, but their website was a little misleading. It showed the packing slip and the UPS label being printed that day with an expectation of it being delivered the next day, which is what they advertised and what they promoted. But it took one more day beyond that for it to go through. And considering everything that's going on right now, I'm not completely upset about that. Additionally, you may have noticed that it says platinum, silver, and black. And that is the spec that I went with. I know a lot of people are very, very excited about the Arctic white and that design, but I don't know, my hands, they get greasy, and I didn't want to end up with this white laptop and it just always looking dingy and dirty every time I go to use it. So I went with this one. So now we'll go ahead and open this up. So you can see how it's packaged. I would have like really thought that there would be some foam or some bubble wrap in here or something, but that's pretty much it. And this is the box. It's got plastic little sheath on it. And there's the XPS 9520 15-inch. Little tab here to pull it up out of the box. In the box you have the charging cable. Let's see here. You have a charging cable. You have, this looks like, I guess it charges through USB-C through the Thunderbolt. So we have the brick, the charging cable to power the brick. It looks like this may be some form of little hub. Looks like HDMI and USB. I'll check that out and see what that's all about. But that's pretty much it. That's inside of here. And I'm just kind of curious if there's more underneath. I don't really want to mess up the box because it's a really nice box, but it feels like it's glued. So I don't think that there's anything underneath there that we need. So it looks like we're the charging cable, a hub for different connections. Even though the 9520 is one of the reasons why I got it, it's because it had some pretty good connections between the USB-C, the SD card reader, full-size SD card reader. I think it's a half-depth SD card reader, the headphone jack, and also 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. I was very happy about that. I guess in hindsight, I see why they included the extra adapter here, is because there is no USB-A port on the 9520. Whereas in comparison, my Microsoft Surface Pro, it's an older Pro, it only has USB-A. So, but everybody's transitioning to C, and I'm okay with that. So I think I'd rather have that than no C. I think I'd rather have USB-C. If I had to choose one only, I'd go USB-C instead of USB-A. And here's some documentation, some manuals, and probably some important information that I'm just going to discard immediately and never actually read or utilize. I did sign up for the warranty or accidental damage protection, so I feel like I'm pretty good on that. But this is a pretty cool box, no lie. I said I wasn't gonna do a full unboxing, but I think this is really nice, especially for the price, and you know, feeling like you got a quality delivery and presentation, especially in comparison with Microsoft's or Apple. And what, you know, I think they go through great lengths to make a really good presentation for people who are spending tons of money on their products. So this peels off from the side. And there we have it. I don't know the exact weight. I can look it up. Maybe I'll throw it on the screen when I edit this. I don't know the exact weight, but I will say, just holding it in my hands, it feels solid. It feels really good and robust, but it also feels heavy. It does feel heavy. Now, this is gonna be the first time I haven't used an XPS in years. I mean, I'm talking like 10 or plus years that I've used an XPS. And I've watched many reviews and trying to determine which laptop I was gonna go with. And a lot of the reviews stated that it was hard to open. And this is gonna be the first time I've actually tried it. So let's see. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I think it's a little bit deliberate. There's no notch here or anything to really grip. So, you know, you just kind of got to make sure you have the friction there in the dexterity in your fingers to do it. I believe they consider this to be carbon fiber, and I like this. I feel like I can keep this cleaner than the white. I do like the black design. I'm not one of the people who want to just run out and get everything that's white. I do like this. I guess that's a little bit of nostalgia. I'm assuming this is the power button, which I believe is also a fingerprint sensor. And we're going to fire this thing up for the first time. And I think this is Windows 11. Is that what it says on the box? So this is, yeah, Windows 11 Home. This is going to be my first experience with Windows 11. I'm still running Windows 10 on my desktop and I refuse to upgrade, but I hope that all the kinks have been worked out with Windows 11 to this point. And we'll give it some time to boot up here. It's the first startup, and ultimately we'll be walking through. This trackpad is huge. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that trackpad is huge. Let me put it up against my S20, my Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. And
to set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows plus Control plus Enter for more accessibility features.
Nope, won't be doing that. But yeah, this trackpad is huge. And we'll just go ahead and set this up for US, United States. No, I don't want a second keyboard layout. They're going to connect to my network, connect automatically, put in my super secure Wi-Fi password, if I can remember it. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it. And we are connected to the network. The keyboard actually didn't feel bad. I know there's some mixed reviews on what people think about the key travel and the rebound and the clickiness of it. But just from typing in the numbers for the password, I didn't really see any issue with that, but I have to do some real typing to get a good idea for how this compares to a MacBook. I will be comparing it to a MacBook Air and also comparing it to a Microsoft Surface Pro, which I actually like the way both of those type. They type very well. So we're gonna give this one a name and we'll call it XPS 15 Kevin. And no spaces are allowed. So Kevin XPS 15 it is. Now, this is also my first experience with a 4K OLED screen, and it's actually supposed to be less glare and reflection than my Microsoft Surface. We'll see if that is actually true.